Welcome back everyone, I'm Juliet and today we're doing full body yoga workout. This is all level workout and even if you are a beginner, I promise you guys you will be able to do it. I will guide you through all the modifications you need and you guys will do your best. So grab your water, make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and let's begin. Alright guys, so today we will begin our yoga practice standing. So let's begin with the both feet together and let's bring our both hands up front of the heart. And before we will start, let's set up a good and loving, pure intentions for this practice. So close your eyes everybody and just look inside and start to find that balance in your feet, that gentle touch, what you experience with your both palms. Take a deep quality inhalations through your nose and deep quality light exhalation through your nose as well. Bring attention within and we start to cultivate sensation of being present, being here, being now, being grateful for everything we already have, not for what we don't have yet. And let's set an intention to practice without judgment, just being grateful for each and every second we get, for each and every little improvement we experience. And with that, let's open our eyes and reach guys all the way up. Inhalation through the nose and the exhalation all the way through the nose, and bend your knees. We will begin our standing warm-up. Reach all the way halfway through and fold forward again guys. Bend those knees. Look halfway and reach all the way up. And let's come up on the tippy toes and try to find your first balance. Good job. Let's go ahead and put our hands all the way behind, just like that guys, all the way behind. And give yourself a gentle to begin with the back bend. All the way open up the rib cage, express through the heart. Good work. And let's continue to hold the bind. And again, bend those knees guys and just fold forward. If you are a very beginner, you might want to undo those arms if it's uncomfortable. Or if it feels fine, feels right, go ahead and just hold them right there. Drop the neck, relax your head. It's so important that you will relax your neck because the neck is a continuation of your spine. Come on back up and let's continue with the shoulder rolls. Just give a few shoulder rolls to the one direction and then few of them to the other direction. Great work. Go ahead guys and connect those hands one more time all the way and bring those hands all the way behind the back on one side just like this. Take a breath or two and all the way on the other side. So take a breath or two. Hands doesn't have to be super far, super deep, just whatever you can do, right? And if you are a beginner for your practice, always make sure you have your blocks, your knee pads and your strap guys. So let's go ahead and reach all the way up. And on exhalation guys, bring your hands back on the floor and bend your right knee. Set your right hand on the floor and open up all the way to the side. Now if you are a beginner, you probably would benefit from putting the block underneath this hand. And then all the way, switch your hands, bend your left knee, and again, place your block, guys, underneath this hand if you have to. Through the nose in, through the nose out. Beautiful, guys. Go ahead and grab your elbows and just rock side to side. Just a few rocking movements, right, left, and left, right. Excellent. And let's come back up and we will continue our stretch, guys. Tap your right foot outside and grab your right wrist and go all the way towards the left. Now, if it feels good, go ahead and release the hand. If it doesn't, then just don't go as far. Try not to fall to the front, all the way lateral stretch, guys. And let's do it from the other side before we go for a little bit more intense asanas and intense flows all the way to the side, guys. Again, big reach all the way. Try not to fail the shoulders to the front and see if you can release this hand a little bit deeper. Excellent. Take it all the way back. Inhalation through the nose. On exhalation, a little bit deeper back bend this time. Again, it doesn't have to be deep. You can just repeat the one you did. But if you are advanced or intermediate, go ahead. And return back. Gentle forward fold. Drop the head. Walk with me, guys, to the front. If you are a beginner, guys, please put your knees on the floor for your first push-up chaturanga dandasana. Just do it that way. Or if you don't have to put your knees, then come up with me. We will begin our more active flow. And for the beginners, guys, your variation is going to be your knees. Maybe then you release to the cobra, or maybe you go even on your elbows and then you go back to your downward facing dog. Everyone else, plank, push down, come on up, upward facing dog, all the way back to the downward facing dog. Start working, guys. Beginners, knees all the way up. If you have to put your elbows on the floor and do it through the Sphinx pose, you can do it. And intermediate and advanced, guys, with me, push down, chaturanga, reach, we waking up the body, back to the downward facing dog. Maybe you go even more advanced when you slide through. This is a little bit more challenging for the upper arms and for the shoulders. So be very careful if you go this route. Let's do one more. Nice and strong one. All the way, guys. In exhalation, all the way, drop the head. Relax your neck all the way, guys. Breathe actively. Your first downward facing dog, guys. Both hands are super flat. Beginners, you're going to bend your knees and shift the weight back and wait until your spine will let go. It doesn't have to be an immediate release. Takes time, takes a few weeks until you will be able to extend those knees. Drop the head, relax your neck. Breathe, guys. Look forward. Now step, walk, or hop, whatever you're ready to do. Look halfway through, full forward fold. Beginners, continue to bend those knees so your spine feels great. Drop the head, guys, all the way. Look halfway through and sweep those arms. Utkatasana Asana or chair pose, all the way, guys. Breathe actively. Breathe actively. Sweep everything to the one side. Express and sweep everything you don't want. You don't need to the other side. Reach up. Beginners, support your back. Don't do unsupported back bends, please. And all the way. Exhalation. Drop the head. Relax your neck, guys. Look halfway through. We're gonna go for more active. All the way, reach your right leg up and bend your left. Step and glide, guys, back to your runner lunge. Beginners, if the runner lunge is not in your practice, knee on the floor, that would be totally fine. Reach all the way up. Make sure you do not crisscross your knees, right? Reach up and open, guys. We practice today a lot of cow face arms and the Garuda arms, our eagle pose arms. Let's take a small preparation for this. So connect both hands. If you are very beginners, your options is going to be take 2 blocks on the side and support yourself, guys. If you can, hold the balance in a runner lunge or the low lunge. Few more active breathing, guys. Try to level those shoulders to the front of your mat. Stay with me. Come on up. Extend your front knee. Beautiful. Take a breath. Bring your right arm above the left and gently dive back down to the runner lunge with the eagle arms. Elbows slightly higher, shoulders slightly lower. This is the challenging one. Keep on breathing, my friends. In and out through that nose. Slowly undo the arms all the way. Forward fold, side straight, side extended straight, all the way to the front of that leg. Great job. We will go back, guys, and we will go back and we will dive back into the lunge. And this time your right again goes all the way above, left goes all the way under. Please use your straps, use your towels, whatever available in your home, and dive down deeper if you can. Front knee somewhere close to above the front ankle. Breathe actively, guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. Beginners, put your back knee on the floor, use your blocks, use your towels. Slowly undo those arms. Take your hands back, extend the front knee, lengthening and breathe, guys. Fold forward, front knee extended, back knee soft and extended as well. Continue to fold forward. And let's go ahead and bring the knee back to the front. Come on back up from where we came from. This time, guys, supported Ardha Chandrasana or half moon. Beginners, use your blocks up here. This is going to be your go for this asana. Breathe actively, guys. Through the nose in, through the nose out. And then draw that knee. Chin, chest, or belly, all the way. Maybe even nose. Come on back up. And let's try to open to the first Ardha Chandrasana here, or half moon. Beautiful. Use the block underneath the hand on the floor, guys. That's going to be very, very helpful. Breathe actively, guys. Now, beginners, go ahead and rest, guys, in your child pose. Put your both feet on the floor, or intermediate and advanced. We're going to go ahead and grab our ankle. Breathe, guys. Do your best. Give it a try. It doesn't have to be perfect. Take it all the way back. Drop the head, guys. Relax your neck. Bend your knees if you have to. All the way forward fold. Let's go down. Look forward, guys. Put your hands on the floor. Step, walk, or hop. Whatever you can do today, right? This time I step for you beginners. You can use your knees on the floor. Reach all the way up and open. And all the way transition back to your downward facing dog. We will repeat this wonderful flow of the runner lunges or low lunges with the variations of arms from the other side. Drop the head, relax the neck, and let's bend our knees and step, walk, or hop back to the front. And again, guys, forward fold, Uttanasana. Don't worry about the perfection. Reach halfway through, guys. Take your left leg or whatever is your other leg which you haven't worked yet. Hopefully you remember it or you following me. Step back, guys. Step back to the wide, good, healthy step. See, I'm pretty short person, but I'm using, and I have this long mat, quite frankly, and I'm using a lot of space on this mat. Reach all the way up, all the way, inhalation. Exhalations. Beginners, please put your back knee on the floor. Reach all the way behind. Let's open. If you're holding your runner lunge, try to hold that back knees active, guys. And good job, guys. All the way up. Breathe actively. Undo those hands. Take them all the way on the floor. And side stretch. Avoid bringing the hips to the side. Try to square the hips and fold all the way forward. In through that nose and out through that nose, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work all the way. Come on back up. We're gonna go back to the runner lunge. This time, your left is gonna go on top. Your right is gonna go underneath. And See if you can dive a little bit deeper. Try to open up the chest so it's nice and spacious, right? All the way, guys. Breathe, breathe, breathe actively. In through the nose. In, out through the nose. Excellent. Take it all the way back down. We still want to do our Garudasana arms, our eagle arms, just like we did from the other side. Lift and fold forward, guys. All right, good job. All the way, bend your front knee. Come on back up, reach. And this time your left is gonna go around the right. Reach the elbow slightly higher, shoulders slightly lower, and dive down a little bit deeper, guys. Beautiful. In through that nose, and out, guys, through that nose. Good job. Let's gently undo all the way our hands and extend your knee again. One more time. All the way forward, fold, lengthening through that spine. Belly down towards the quadricep. Keep on breathing, and let's gently transfer the weight to the front, to the supported Ardha Chandrasana. Guys, take your block and put your hands on the blocks. If you cannot reach, blocks are always there for you. Keep on breathing, keep on breathing. Beautiful. Couple more breaths. And let's slowly give it a try. And again, use the block. I will show you how underneath this handstand blocks has a few different levels you can use, higher, lower. So let's open up, do the Ardha Chandrasana. And if it is there for you, my intermediate and advanced, you guys gonna grab that ankle and open up a little bit more, guys. In through that nose, and out through that nose. Great job. Let's slowly release our feet. Put your blocks back. Look halfway through and full forward fold, guys. Uttanasana, all the way relax. Good job. Look halfway through. Put your hands on the floor. Step, walk or hop. This time I'm going to demonstrate the hop. All the way, push down, knees on the floor if you have to. Reach all the way up and back to the downward facing dog. Relax your neck, drop the head all the way. Beautiful. In through that nose, out through that nose. We have one more super active flow today before we're gonna practice our Trikonasana or triangles and our pyramid pose today. We will step walk or hop all the way to the front in full forward fold, guys. Look halfway through, come on back up. All right, so I'm gonna give you a few variations for this flow. We will begin in the chair pose. From the chair pose, we will gently sit to the boat pose. That's going to be challenging, so if you just have to help yourself with those arms, that's totally fine. So chair pose, guys, arms all the way along the ears. Slowly continue to squat a little bit deeper. Sit down, breathe, and expand. Let's try to come back up. Feet all the way. Chair pose. Let's do it a couple more times. Squat, sit, in boat. One more time, guys. Feet, chair, all the way, and back all the way to the boat. Beautiful. We're gonna hold this boat for the few more extra breaths. And from here, guys, if you need to put your feet back, you can do it. We're gonna dive to the halasana or all the way to the plow pose. So gently, hands on the floor. Whatever you can do, feet up towards the ceiling will count for beginners, or all the way, feet behind. From here, guys, we will slowly come back to the boat. That's it. You probably know what's coming up. That's right. We will combine two flows. chair, boat, boat, and halasana, all the way reach. Let's do one more time, just like this, guys, together with me. It doesn't have to be a full plow pose, right? You can put your feet up towards the ceiling. Make sure there's no weight on your neck. Slowly with me, guys. All the way up. Active chair pose. Weight away from the knees. Slowly, gently sit back. Boat. Let's go for halasana. Beginners, just do your best. Your halasana can be just feet towards the ceiling. Your boat can be supported all the way through with your feet on the floor, and you don't have to come up all the way, guys, down gently to your boat. That's it, and back to halasana. This is challenging. All the way, slowly return to your chair. Sit a little bit lower. Take your arms all the way to the front. Lift your heels, guys. In through that nose, out through that nose, and come on back up. Reach. Inhalation. On exhalation, draw your right towards the left. You deserve it. Good quality stretch. And all the way, reach up. Left towards the right. Good job. Big, 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 big. Beautiful. We will step up here into Tadasana or mountain pose. And if you are a beginner, I would suggest you just to put your hands just behind the back. If the full prayer position is too much for you, still, just again, give it a try. And if you come in with me, we're gonna put our hands into the prayer position right behind the back. So right up here, right? All the way. And if you're able to do it, that's excellent. If you are not able to do it, this is great too, something to strive for. Just do, guys, the best you can. Shoulders down, heart up. If your palms right there, then press the edges. The pinkies right into the shoulder blades in between. Fold forward with me. This is excellent and challenging stretch for the shoulders and for the back, for the elbows, for the upper arms. Breathe, guys, actively. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. Through the nose in and through the nose out. Come on back up. I'm so proud of you. Reach those arms to the side and to the top. Take your one hand and all the way. Press right on top on that elbow. And do the same with the other side. Good job. Very nice. Come on back, guys, to the center. Put your both hands on the floor. Step, walk, or hop. We're gonna build a little bit more upper body strength before we will go farther. And we have some work today in our upside down tabletop and upside down plank on the forearms. Before that, let's bring our hands a little bit farther. So, guys, pay attention. This is not downward facing dog type of. This is a plank. So if you have to put your knees on the floor, do it, but try to have your hands farther away from the shoulder line. What it does, it builds even extra core strength, guys. Breathe actively. Through the nose in, through the nose out. You are super strong. A few more. And walk back, guys, all the way. Put your knees on the ground. And let's go for the 4 push-ups. 4, 3, and 2, and 1, guys. All the way. Shift your knees slightly wider. And puppy pose or extended puppy pose. Try to set your tailbone directly in between your knees. And continue to dive down. If you are a very beginner, use your blocks, guys. If your knees are sensitive, you're going to be using your knee pads underneath the knees. That's what are those for. And dive a little bit deeper, guys. Just for the few extra breathing cycles. Just for the few extra breathing cycles. And beginners, guys, if you want to stay here for a few more breaths, do it my intermediate and advanced. We're going to extend our knees. Don't do it if you're not sure, right? All the way. And let's slowly bring our hips back. Bring your hands back. Take your one arm all the way up and high. And bring it behind the back. Maybe you wrap it behind, maybe not. Go ahead and shift your body back. Just to rest those arms in just a little bit. And then we will do it from the other side. All the way back. Reach that arm. And all the way behind. And go ahead and dive down. That's perfect. We come back to the center. We will start our flow of the triangles with pyramid pose and a little bit more balance today. Drop the head, relax your neck, guys. Take your right leg up, look underneath the right, all the way, express through the hips. Drop the head, and then slowly, gently step this right leg all the way to the warrior one. You see the difference? The back foot is on the floor. Make sure you open up the hips, drive the heart to the front of your mat. Reach all the way. Big press. Good job, guys. Then go ahead and take your left. See if you can draw it toward the right inner thigh, or maybe behind the back, or maybe nothing. Go ahead and cover it with the right hand if you can, and look behind your back leg, behind your back shoulder. Beautiful. Come on back up, guys. Extend your front knee all the way and gently start to rotate your hips outward. Once you did it, if you are a beginner, I want you to grab your block and put your hand on your block and practice your triangle with your block. If you don't have the blocks, you may use something else, or maybe your leg, your shin. But I strongly encourage you, don't do this even you reach the floor. It makes no sense. I want your hips all the way up here. So let's practice the triangle. All the way, gentle rotation. Close your eyes. Maybe gaze up and forward towards that hand. Maybe not. And let's slowly bring it back. And I want you to step your back leg just a 1/4 closer to your pyramid pose. Square the hips one more time. And fold forward all the way. Through the nose in. And through the nose out. Through the nose in. And through the nose out. Let's practice a little bit more balance today. Beginners, practice the tree pose instead. Have your back foot tapped on the floor if you have to. And we will slowly make a transfer to the ankle or knee hold. Very good, everybody. Catch that balance. Connect with the ground. Doesn't matter if you have the balance or not. All it's matter we practicing. We're doing our best. Let's catch up on the foot or the big toe. Please use your towels, use your straps, whatever you can. And let's slowly extend this leg to the front. Beautiful. In and out through that nose, guys. Breathe in. Let's gently, 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 gently open it. Good balance, everybody. I need you to breathe. The oxygen is your very big part of successful balance, and trust your body. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's take it back down. Shake it out, everyone. Very good. All right. Vinyasa or no vinyasa, if you do that through the tabletop, totally perfect. All the way forward fold, guys. Look halfway through, step walk or hop push down, chaturanga, coming up, and all the way downward facing dog. We're gonna do this flow from the other side. Let's first rest and find ourselves in a healing and therapeutic downward facing dog. Beginners, bend your knees, shift the weight back, press your hands, everybody, really flatten to the floor, weight away from the shoulders, and let's slowly take our left leg up, look underneath, and then step forward all the way, guys, to your warrior one. Back foot is grounded and pretty far, and I want your hips square, arms up, all the way. Good job. Through the nose in, through the nose out. And let's slowly, if you can, draw your right, guys, behind the back, or maybe even towards the inner side. Maybe not. Very nice. And see if you can bring the other hand on top. On that side, look behind. Behind, towards the back leg, and towards the back shoulder. Good work. Come on back, all the way. Extended front knee. Remember, we use the block. So use for your Trikonasana. Use your blocks, guys. Those are amazingly good. Or use your leg, or use nothing if you can reach the ground without sending the hips back. Look all the way up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes or keep them open, whatever feels right. Keep on breathing, guys. All the way, in and out through that nose. Very good. Come back to the center. All the way, beautiful, side straight. And now, guys, I want you to step just a little bit, 1/4 of that warrior one, legs closer, square the hips, and fold forward. That's good. Just give it a couple resting, breathing cycles. Watch your front knee, guys. Make sure it's soft and extended and hips are spacious, collarbones are wide. We're going for the balance, guys. Little bit more balance. Beginners, you can practice your tree pose instead. Let's begin with the ankle or the knee hold. Prep for the wind releasing asana all the way. Find that balance first, start to breathe. Once you're there, go ahead and grab your big toe or your foot. Focus inside and then slowly, if you're ready, maybe you're not ready today, extend that leg. That is excellent. And then let's bring it all the way to the side, guys. Try to let the body tension and worries go. Balance really doesn't like it. Fantastic. All the way, take it back and shake it out, everybody. Great work. Reach up. Inhalation and exhalation all the way forward fold. Look halfway through, step walk or hop, guys, to your plank, and slowly release those knees and feet on the floor. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, and give a little looks or even looks and rotations all the way through the sides. Maybe little hips rotations. That's perfect. And just 1 or 2 more. This is great. And let's slowly bring our knees back, and we're gonna make our transfer to the seated position right now. Draw your glutes out. We will begin, guys, our seated practice here with the seated forward fold. In order to help seated forward fold, you always want to pull your glutes out. Use, guys, your straps, just like strap you see I have. You can put it right around your feet and pull it, and just continue to grab closer until your body will let go. So if you have back injuries, you definitely want to bend your knees. And if you don't have a back injuries, I need you to use your straps. All right, and let's dive through the center from here and up, all the way. Just give it a few extra breathing cycles, guys. Inhalation and exhalation. In and out through that nose. Good job. We have a couple strong things coming up here. So if you are a beginner, I would suggest you maybe, or if you have shoulders injuries, especially injuries like rotator cuff, right up here, or if those injuries permanent or not permanent, still take a good care of those shoulders. So then you're going to be doing the regular tabletop on your hands. If you don't have any injuries and it all feels right, then we begin up here and we just put our elbows underneath the shoulders, trying to free the chest and the neck. If that feels right, bend your knees and let's slowly lift the hips up. This is a challenging one, but you can do it. Just monitor sensations in your upper arms and your neck. Let's slowly release the hips all the way. Release the legs and lay down. Take the arms behind. Good stretch. Very nice. We come back, guys, on our forearms. So beginners, if that was already unbelievably hard, but you still do it instead the tabletop, reverse tabletop, that's great. If you didn't, that's great as well. You want to stick with that variation, that's perfect. Or extend your legs, or repeat the same one, right? And all together, we're gonna go and lift the hips. This is very challenging for the upper arms. Such a strong asana. Breathe actively. And slowly release. Coming up, guys. We're going to take our arms all the way to the side and then press the one hand and greet the earth and do the same from the other side all the way. Take it over and greet that earth. Perfect. Let's take our one leg all the way to the half hero pose. Beginners, if you have your blocks could be very helpful just to sit on it and elevate your asana. If you don't have any blocks and nothing is really helping, then you can practice it with the regular crisscross, half crisscross feet up here. So if you are with me, then we will begin sitting up here in a half hero pose. That's already a lot. We're doing this, or we go for the gentle, guys, forward fold. For the gentle forward fold up here. In through that nose, out through that nose. Just keep on breathing. Give it a few extra breathing cycles. It doesn't have to be perfect. And come on back up. We will dive, guys, back on our elbows first. Bring a little bit more strength to this upper body. And maybe some of you will slowly, guys, dive deeper down. You don't have to go there if it's not there. Sit up and straight. Be wherever you can. Sometimes knees can be sensitive, hips are okay doing this. Knees is sensitive and screaming. Do not break your knees, just listen to your body. We always want to push through the challenge and explore where that fine boundary, but we don't want to push up to the pain. Let's slowly come back up. And see if you can at least bend your knee and hold it up here, if that is very easy for you. We already did our leg extensions today standing, so this one is sitting. Just trying to monitor your back, guys. Support your spine, try not to round it too much. And we're lifting this leg up all the way. Heron pose. Feels so good. Let's take it all the way, and we switch, guys, the sides first. We switch the sides. Massage your knees if you have to. Move the glute slightly out so you can sit nice and flat. Use the blocks, guys, under your knees. Put the foot into the half crisscross position if you have to. Right and left can be very different, right? So be very gentle before you dive. Not assume, just explore with exhalation. So now, guys, close your eyes and just go a little bit deeper if you can, just for the few extra breaths. In through that nose, out through that nose. Continue gently breathe into the asana. And let's slowly return back. We will first go on our elbows. See how that feels. If that feels very good, then go ahead and dive a little bit deeper, just like we did on the other side. Look up, straight over the ceiling, just like this. So your shoulders and shoulder blades can be leveled, guys. Close your eyes if you want. Just find the peace and serenity inside that body. And let's slowly return back up. So if you need to pull this leg out and just sit in a normal position after all you did, that's fine. Or if you are with me, go ahead and move this other foot closer, or even using your strap or towel or your hands, just lift that leg all the way up. It doesn't have to be high. Just breathe actively. Inhalation and exhalation, pull it a little bit higher, in and out. Just exploring, guys, just exploring. Perfect. And let's slowly dive into the full hero pose today, or full virasana. Definitely put the block underneath and sit on the block, or sometimes it's even needs to be 2 blocks in order to make it happen. And the knee pads underneath your knees, because we're going to be there for the longer time. So if you don't need any tools, this is great actually. And sit up here, or if you come with me today, we're going to go a little bit deeper. We will gently bring the elbows on the floor. Close your eyes, guys. And maybe you can go a little bit more deeper. Maybe not today. Up and over those legs. Be very mindful with your knees. Beginners use the blocks underneath the forehead and underneath the bottom. And let's give it a breath or two. And from this virasana, or half hero pose, guys, we will gently move to our frog pose. Frog pose can be very challenging, so if you need to use your knee pads underneath your knees, do it. Make your transfer the way you want to make the transfer. So my knees don't bother me today, but I still will put the little knee pads underneath my knees, just like this, because I'm doing this way and there is no mat. So if you have a double mat already laid out this and this way, that's going to be easier for you. What I want to suggest you guys for the frog pose, put your ankles behind the knees and the tailbone, not up here because you're going to miss out your frog, and not too much far because it's going to be extremely hard. So somewhere in between your knees. It doesn't have to be ideal, but stick your tailbone somewhere in between, guys, your knees, and try to lay your outer edges, blades of your feet on the floor. So again, not too front, not too back, just somewhere in between your knees. Once you did that, use the block underneath the chest or lay your chest down, and we just dive in for the extra few breathing. Frog can be very challenging, but we just resting. So put your head, put your chest, and continue, guys, to let those knees just to melt down wherever those knees can go. Keep on breathing. And again, guys, try to stay down there and don't come out. But if your body asking you to go higher and then dive back to change the position, please do it. But don't force, guys, anything. Just keep that frog as much as comfortable. It can be very challenging, but close your eyes and just send the breath into the hip flexor. Just send your breath, guys, into the hip flexor. And let's spend here just a breath or two. And slowly, gently start to come back out of that frog pose. All right, good job. I hope, guys, you're using those knee pads because those are really amazing things. So let's go ahead and sit back, and we're gonna give our hips back and chest the final little stretches. So put your hands behind and just bring those knees to one side. Those don't have to go all the way till the floor. And to the other side. Let's do a couple more times. One. And all the way to the other. Watch those shoulders. Don't block the neck. So again, flip them on the initial side. And here, guys, put your one knee on top of another. Just like we're practicing our cat tail pose. Watch your wrists and hands, make sure it's comfortable. And breathe, guys, all the way. In through that nose, out through that nose. And see if you can extend that leg a little bit farther, just like we do in our cat tail pose. And let's take it back. We do the same to the other side. Just rock your hips and then put one leg on top of another, and see so you don't block your shoulders all the way. Try to let the knees go so your waistline, chest and shoulders and back get relaxed, and see if you can extend that one leg a little bit further. Very nice. Go ahead and come back, guys, all the way to the center, and slowly make your way back into your back. Put your feet on the floor and just come with me with a gentle bridge. It doesn't have to be high, doesn't have to be deep. Just look up towards the ceiling. Make sure your neck is free of tension. And slowly bring it back on the floor. Lift your legs all the way up towards the ceiling for the waterfall. Just legs up, it makes our heart to rest. It's pumping the blood, it's working so hard. And slowly, guys, crisscross your ankles. Gently press right on top of those ankles. And do it again from the other side, crisscross them. And extend those legs, extend those arms. Close your eyes, guys, and just give yourself a very good quality, long and stress-free inhalation and exhalation. Let's look inside and find connection again. Connection with our true self, with our true being. Connection being here and being now, right now. And then slowly, guys, keep your eyes closed and come on up And just reach those arms all the way up. Keep your eyes closed. Draw your hands up front of your heart. Draw everything you want to bring inside that heart. The love, the connection, the health, healing, contribution, growth, expansion, forgiveness. Life is busy and it's always going to remain busy and hectic. But the peace, the serenity is inside. And once we start to cultivate it and acquire it, nobody can take it away from us, no matter what's happening in the world. Look inside and smile with your heart, guys. Smile with your heart with a big, beautiful, bold smile. Let that smile to shine through your eyes, through your skin, through your body, through your actions. Smile with your heart and flow through the rest of this precious day with unshakable love and peace inside. Namaste. All right, very, very, very good, everybody. I'm so proud of you as always, and that was a challenging and healing practice. And if that was your first yoga practice with us, congratulations. I know it's challenging, but we can always downgrade it with modifications, so everyone can do it. So guys, if you're new, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you never miss your daily workout, and I will remind you every morning to get on your mat, to grab your dumbbells and stay healthy. So eat well, recover well, and I will see you all guys tomorrow.